Kongoi missing chitab kolenjin boranda notok netesetai nome asikobit iker keteshoni bo Nenyon TV rani ko tarik 24 arawetab somok kenyit ko 2026 nenagatin itagat nebo iman Logoiywekab Emet yekibun kong'eten mesetab logoiywek nebo Nenyon TV kainenyu kegurenon Cynthia Terer ako en nguni ko ofisaek chotok chebunu motwet nebo sigisiet en emoni chebo DCI kokakomuch koita komosta notok nebo makaburini nemiten en sangut nebo inganaset nebo Kericho niton kigeni asikobit kotoi karunetab rani tetutiet notok nebo kobol borwek chekibwotyin kokimuch kekonor en komosta notok nebo makaburini ole kibwotyin kele kimuch kekonor borwek 14 en komosaton nebo makaburini nemiten en nganaset notok nebo Kericho nitan korani ko betutab angwan kotab kekon logoiyot nemwaat kele kimuch keker karit nekimuch komut borwek 14 chekimiten en Kuniok koba komosaton nebo makaburini ole ityo kekonor ole en nguni kora kotesetai kibagengeisiek chotok cheteteni imanda nebo kipkosobe koyoe chikilisiet asikobit kenai kele tos amune asikobit kekonor borwek choton kiptubato ak chomchinet notok anan komakinyor permit en oret notok nenene kekonor borwek en komosaton akot kunoton kokakochanga missing biikab emet miten komosaton chemache konai anan che en nguni komache kebol borwek choton asikobit kenai kele kibunu komosta ainon.
Hawezi kuja na watu wawili itatolewa, lakini sasa kwa hivyo mpaka saa ngapi itatolewa? Saa ngapi moja pande hii
Tesirinde nyon nebo logoiywek komosaton bo makaburini Vincent Chiruyot neisubi missing asikobit kokon logoiyot age tugul netesetai en kasarta notok nekibendi kimong'u borwek choton chekiyoni kokimuch kekonor en komosaton bo makaburini. Koimuch emetab Kenya kotuyogei ak emotinwekab ing'weny asikobit kibwat akobo betut notok nebo chikilisietab itondab emet ole koimuch kondochi minister en ministry notok nebo ripsetab itondab emet noton ko Debra Mulongo Barasa igorta noton nekotestai en komosta nebo Njoro nemiten en county nebo Nakuru akot konoton kokoimuch koitai kondochi koraton kibagenge noton netinyegei ak ripset ak kabatisiet koboto ripsetab kiagik noton nebo Kalo en kibagenge ak department noton nebo serikali netinyegei ak chikilisiet noton nebo chikilisietab itondab emet asikobit keker kele kimuch kekanapta kabatisiet kobun tetutik chotok chebo muswoknotetab kasari akot konoton kokakomuch kokimit minister en ministry nebo itondab emet Debra Barasa Mulongo kole en nguni kobo komonut kot missing keker kele kakimuch kisuldaen chikilisiet notok nebo itondab emet asikobit keker kele kimuch ketoret kabatik chebo emoni konai akobo waletab notok nebo itondab emet. En komostanyin akine kakomuch komongei sirindet neo en motwet notok nebo kabatisiet ak ripsetab kiagik noton ko Dr. Gebrono Rono akomwa kole en nguni kotesetai serikalitab emoni kotoreti kabatik missing ko en boisiet nebo kasari anan tetutik chebo kasari asikobit keker kele kakimuch kekanapta kabatisiet en emetab Kenya. Logoiyot nekaimuch koroben kimnotet sirindet neo en motwet notok nebo timwek anan forestry Dr. Festus Ngeno.
Farmers are a critical component for food security as a pillar of our national development agenda. However, traditional farming knowledge must now be augmented by climate-smart technology to enhance yields and improve farming practices. The transition of the Kenya Meteorological Department into the Kenya Meteorological Service Authority is now a reality. This new status will allow modernization of our observation networks, strengthen our partnership with WMO to ensure our data is world-class.
We have different stories in Africa about value addition. We are no longer talking about no food on the table. We are saying we need to do value add so that we improve on farmers' earning.
I encourage all farmers to use this opportunity to engage with experts learned on climate-smart agriculture. Weather and climate information is particularly critical for farmers as agriculture remains one of the most climate-sensitive sectors of our economy.
MP noton nebo koningatin ngatutik nebo kapseredoska Kipchumba Sudi en kibagenge ak MP notok nebo Mogotio Ruben Kibore kakomuch komongei akotatianin kimnatet akobo kandoinatet nebo President William Samoei Ruto en mwa kole agoi nguni kosuldaen boisionik en oret notok nenen akobendi koleweni inendet lewenisiet notok nenyone nebo kenyitab 2027 asikobit kondochi emoni en tamit nebo oeng. En kasaratan kakomuch konereki kot mising alak en kandoikab dini en mwa kole en kasarta nekoi kokikimuch ketokyi president nebo emoni ng'ololutik chekimen kobaten tomo komongei kandoik chebo dini asikobit kotetean president nebo emoni.
William Ruto atapita asubuhi. Na huwa mimi naambia watu hiyo kura tutajaza. Ama namna gani? Hata isipojaza tutafanya nini? Tutajaza. Kwa sababu nyinyi wote simtapiga kura. Kura itajaa.
Karibuni tu hapa kidogo, mapasta na mabishop ni wengi sana. Mimi unajua ni mtieno. Nimekubali muniongoza hata mimi na mnatuongoza sisi kwenda mbinguni. Lakini pia na nyinyi saa zingine mkuu watu wa haki. Sababu Rais William Ruto ametukanwa miaka 3 katika jamhuri yetu ya Kenya na wakora ambao wamekuwa kimtusi na kumuita jina mara Kasongo, mara Kaongo, mara sijui nini. Siku ile rais anawajibu dakika moja, nyinyi wote mnatoka kwa mashimo yenye mlikuwa. Waacheni double standard. Mkuwe watu ya kuweza kukemea mabaya kwa mabaya, si kwa mabaya kwa mtu mwingine na kwa mtu mwingine mnafurahia. Tukue watu ambaye tunafanya kenye Mwenyezi Mungu anataka tufanye. Hata nyinyi mapasta mtapitia hukumu mbele ya Mwenyezi Mungu kama sisi.
Yegistoenge noto chitab kolenjin kakomuch kotwege kibagenge notok netinyegei ak ripsetab tiong'ikab timin nebo Kenya Wildlife Service en kibagenge ak kibagenge notok netinyegei ak ripsetab timwek nebo Kenya Forest Service asikobit kisuldaen minsetab ketik chebo kipkaa en tumdo notok nebo Nandi murot tai en komosta notok nebo Aldai en county nebo Nandi. Akot konoton kong'ololi en kasarta nekakimuch kisuldaen ketik chebo keny anan chotok chebo kipkaa. Komwa asirindet neo en kibagenge notok nebo tiong'ikab timin noton ko Dr. John Chuma kole nyolu en biikab emoni koker kole kaimuch kotoroch mising minset noton nebo ketik chebo kipkaa. Ingenyorun sirindenyon nebo logoiwek kobun Rift Valley murot katam noton ko Elwin Cherop.
Kondochin sirindet neo en kibagengeitab tiong'ik en Kenya, Dr. John Chuma, komwa ine kole kolsetab ketikab kipkaa kobo kamanut mising amu amitwogik ak meng'atoshekab tiong'ikab timin.
The area that we are actually standing on is an area that is a source of very many streams of the rivers that end up serving the famous River Yala. And this therefore means the livelihood of very many people starting from Nandi County all the way through to Vihiga and Kakamega County and finally ending up in Siaya County enjoy the water that comes from this upper catchment. And therefore it is, we have an obligation as a country, as a State Department for Wildlife, to come here and do serious tree growing, because we really need to do a lot of afforestation programs that areas that were probably planted, we are now ensuring that every part of it is actually planted with indigenous trees for purposes of conservation.
Kates komwa ine kole mite taritik ak tiong'ik alak chemite timotok po Nandi South amakinyoru en timwek alak.
One thing that we know is that the South Nandi Forest is known for very many things. One, it is an area with serious biodiversity. We have endangered or endemic bird called Tanas ermomela, for example, that is never found any other place. It's just found here in this place. This is a place where you get the endemic baboons and the monkeys that are never found elsewhere, found here in South Nandi Forest. We have also reptiles. This place is a home of several types of snakes that are also not found in any other place in this world. And therefore, what we are actually saying is that it is very rich in biodiversity. It is a place that is open for ecotourism, so that we can actually reach as many tourists as possible.
Kangang Dr. Chuma kole tesetai serikali kokimiti komaswek cheireu kiprutainik amu yotok yenyorune rabishek.
In Kenya, as we all know, our country gets about 10% of their GDP from the tourism sector. And therefore, one of the things that we really want to do as a State Department for Wildlife is to ensure that we increase as many as possible the touristic sites. And this South Nandi Forest should be exposed, should be actually marketed to the tourists within and outside the country, so that whenever they have, whenever they come from all the way from Nairobi, there is a Western circuit that we want to, partner together, so that we can have the South Nandi Forest. We have also what we call the Bonchoke Game Reserve that is earmarked to be developed, so that we can also increase our biodiversity. And therefore, that tells us that today we have planted, our target is 10,000 trees, and so far today we have planted 5,000, and the rest 5,000 will still be planted, and the county forest service will be able to continue to ensure that during this season of rain, we actually cover as much as possible.
We have planted trees under the program, under the Department of State Department for Wildlife, and we are very privileged and we are very happy to host such event, and also to plant the trees as we conserve and preserve our forest and our environment.
Mitigate climate change, to have fruits, and to have furniture for the future generations.
Kongetege county nebo Nandi, Logoiywekab Emet chebo Nenyon TV, kainenyu ko Elwin Cherop.
Kongoi mising sirindenyo nebo logoiwek kongete Wale murot katam noton ko Elwin Cherop kakomuch komonge minister en ministry nebo ripsetab kalyet en emet orit Onesmus Kipchumba Murkomen ako kon koyomiset nekim kot mising kole kibendi kekere kele kokib kokwoutik chekimina sikobit kekirinda kabokinoshek chebo chelesos chebo kiagik chekotestai koboki komoswek cheterter chebo emoni kongololi en tuyet noton nekim kot mising nebo ofisaekab kalyet en komosta nebo Tigania kokimit kole kibendi kekirindo kora chelesos chotok anan biikab emet anan kekirindo kokwoutik chetakonamu biikab emet karik chengoen che en nguni keboisien en kirindaet anan en chorset noton nebo kiagik mwoe Murkomen kole en nguni ko Kerio Valley kokotestai kebourenchi kalyet nekim kot mising kosubkei ak operation neisuldoen motwet nebo National Police Service.
I promise one thing. Just the way we have liberated some parts of Kerio Valley and we continue to liberate other parts, this same Kerio Valley, part of Samburu, we will liberate that Samburu from having illegal guns with finality. We don't want to come and danganya watu tu ya kufanya pacification. We need to be systematic, consistent, resources being deployed consistently until those guns are removed from that area. So without giving you so much details, you have my personal assurance and the assurance of His Excellency the President. This problem will be sorted with finality. Some other governments before may have tried it ya kufanya, ya kupacify, wakora wanajificha kwa sababu wanajua rais anatoka hapa, ama waziri anatoka hapa, ama mbunge fulani ni powerful hapa, ama amenunua bunduki mingi. Hapana. We want to liberate our country with finality. Yeah? And this will be done. I promise you, it will be done. Will it end today because I landed here? No. It will take a process. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Lakini, I promise the people of Kenya that we are going to sort out this issue with finality. Me, I want to request our leaders here. I have suffered personally, personal loss and family loss because of banditry. That's why this issue is very personal to me. I want you to give us support. Don't close your ears from those who are saying, siasa ya kesho ya nini. Lakini I promise you, you will go to an election laughing. You will go an election, you will do a campaign here, peacefully. I promise that. I promise you 100%. With finality. Na mimi, nyinyi mfanye kazi ingine. Leave me here with what your security. I will be here this week. I'll come back again this week.
Ngistaenge noto chitab kolenjin ole kakomuch komonge membeatab koning ngatin ngatutik nebo Kristo Murota en county nebo Nakuru noton ko Joseph Tanui akokochi kurset serikali kobun motwet nesire konetik boisiet nebo Teacher Service Commission TSC koker kole kaimuch konapta siretab konetik en kiapta konetik cheamat kochi sukulishek cheterter chotok chebo Kristo Murota en mwa kole en nguni komiten rarunetab konetik en sukulishek cheterter en komosaton kongolole Tanui en kasarta nekaimuch kolumda akobo koita nebo tekset nebo sukulitab secondary nebo Siwo ingenyorun sirindenyon nebo logoiwek kong'eten Kuristoi noton ko Ruben Arap Korir.
Kongololi Tonui kasarta nekolumto koita nebo taunetab teksetab sukulit nelel nebo C1 Mixed Secondary School komwa inendet kole sukulit noton kowendi kotoreti kipsomaninik chekitam kobendi bonwek cheloen kocheng'oti somanet. En noton komach sigik koker kole kaityi komonut tetutik chebo somanet en mwaet kole noton koyote yuan nebo kiy age tugul. Akot kou noton ko koboisien boroinoton Tonui kokon kurset koityi motwet nesire konetik nebo TSC koker kole kaimuch koyok konetik kobwa sub-county nebo Kuresoi South en mwaet kole miten rarunet neo mising en sukulisiek chelelach chekokitou en sub-county noton.
Somanet ko kit nebo maana koelongen tugul. Ngosomoso lagokyok kenyoru engineer karon cheu chu kokose. Ngosomoso lagokyok kenyoru takitariek karon ak kenyoru walimu kora. Ak bichan tugul chon ongen. Ndakimako somanet ngunon kotomo miten ireute teacher. Ndakimako somanet tomo madam chief kotor koik kirwogindet. Tomo iket teacher mwalimu ndama somanet. So somanet ko kit manyolu keurerenen hata kidogo. Ane achome somanet ako nguni ang'olole ko secondary schools chempia chekoratech en constituency nebo Kuresoi South ko secondary schools 13 inachut office 13 new secondary schools. Non koboru kole kimoche konetik chechang. So kimoche konetik kiyokwech kobwa constituency nebo Kuresoi South. Ako makimoche konetik chekibire transfer outside the sub-county komakikone replacement. Makiyoni konetindet nekakoan konetis en Kuresoi South konyolu kotar kenyisiek chekimwa serikali kotar ot olimbo not less than 5 years asikibwat kit age. Mache kekas kou anan kekase cases cheripoteni mwalimu anan ko ripoteni principal anan head teacher ile kasarta kidogo kele kokisipto kora ile kanyon konome nafasi constituency komakiyoni ng'alekab lana. Kotomo kisipto mwalimu kemoche korok keker kele ng'o no kibokokyin lagok konet. Kimoche replacement. Kimoche chito nenomchin boisiet mwalimu nekasom kosiptogei.
Ole koboisien boroinoton Tonui kocher sigik konamgei kibagenge ak konetik ak nesiri korikyi lagokwak en konetisiosiek chetinyegei ak atebosiek chemiachen en mwaet kole wendi noton kotoreti kipsomaninik koistoengei alak en atebosiek chemuche kong'em sobenywan en kasarta netesetai icheket kosuldoen karwotitoenywan nebo somanet.
Nyinyi ni walimu wa kwanza ong'ololchin lagok en gaa kok lagok chechulotin, kok lagok che discipline. Ak keker kele kasoman kok lagok che discipline ak iste ng'alek chekibore early marriage. Ak inet lagokyok matkoboisien in drugs, matkoboisien maiwek cheweche maisha nenywanet. Ngomasomonso lagok kobur lagok en gaa masomondos kot viongozi chechok chekinyoru koyobu komoswek alak. Tebien kitangasan kasisiek en olo, kitangasan kasisiek konyon korebe biik alak ngamun makitinye biik che qualified. So kemoche kosomonso asi ngitangazani boisionik chebo serikali ketindoi ak echek lagokyok.
Bitu niton en kasarta netesetai serikalitab emoni koityin komonut tetutik chebo somanet cheboto keker kele kakiityi komonut somanet nelel nebo CPE en noton ko makat en sigik keker kele kaimuch koityi komonut somananoton en mwaet kole toreti noton kipsomaninik konyorchigei ng'ulotyet newendi kotoreti icheket akot en ekosiek chebwone. En logoiwekab komonut chititotin chebo Nenyon TV chekaimuch koitu ak agenge en agenge kong'eten county niton bo Nakuru. Kainenyon ko Ruben Korir.
Kongoi mising sirindenyon nebo logoiwek noton kobunu Kuresoi Ruben Arap Korir. Kakomuch president nebo emoni Dr. William Samoei Ruto kokirindaen kimnotet akobo logoiwek cheyopto komosta nebo serikali kotinygei ak namunet anan malikyik chotok chenomu inendet. Kong'ololi en kasarta neisuldo rutoitonyin nebo bandab tai en cherongo nebo emoni komwa president kole inendet ko kabatindet neboiboenjin boisienyin ako moiman ako lembeche ng'alalutik chemwoe kole inendet ko kotestai koboisien anan konam koreb malik chotok chebo boror. Koitorchi siet komosta nechigili serikali anan United Opposition cheboto governor nebo county nebo Trans Nzoia en mwoe kole kikotestai tesetai anan tesetai koyoptoi logoiwek chemanen akomwa kole nyolu en biikab emet koistoengei logoiwek age tugul neyoptoi komosatan.
Mimi nawaambia, unajua wale jamaa wanajaribu ati kusema William Ruto, sijui William Ruto, sijui nini. Hata wanasema, sikizeni bwana, ati wanasema William Ruto sijui ako na shamba wapi, sijui ako na shamba wapi, sijui ako na nini. Mimi nataka niwaeleze, mimi ni mkulima, si namna hiyo, and I am a very proud farmer. In my farm, I produce eggs, I produce milk, I produce eggs every day, I produce milk every day, I produce maize every year. Hawa jamaa, kwanza kuna mmoja anatoka huko Kitale, shamba yake, ng'ombe yake ilikufa kwa sababu ya kupe. Mtu bure. Shamba yake ameshindwa kulima, anakodesha kwa watu wanapanda nyasi, sijui wanapanda nini. Mwingine huko ako na shamba, hana 1 bush ya kahawa, hana 1 bush ya chai, hana kuku, hana sijui ng'ombe, hata hana kondoo. Is growing nothing. Huyo mtu nilimkuta ule Kajieta. Uhuru alimpeleka kotini kwa sababu ya kuiba mali ya wananchi. Nikampatia nafasi, akaenda akakuwa mwizi ya mambo ya kahawa, akaenda kuungana na cartel. Akaenda huko ati anapigana na pombe, akakuwa extortionist kwa wale wafanyabiashara. Akatoka hapo, akaenda akaiba mali ya ndugu yake. Bibi ya ndugu yake wanahangaika, watoto wa ndugu yake wanahangaika, na yeye anajaribu kutumia kifua to intimidate them. Ameenda mpaka akaua wasichana, alafu anataka kutuambia ataongoza Kenya. Mtu kumbavu kama hiyo anaweza kuongoza taifa ya nani? Mwingine ameenda akaiba shamba ya NYS. Kwa hiyo shamba hata kama ameiba, hapandi chochote, hafanyi chochote, he is contributing nothing. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Sasa mimi nawauliza, these people, you are not organized in your own place. Shamba yenu hakuna kitu. You cannot organize your farm. You cannot organize your family. You want to tell us you are going to organize Kenya. Which Kenya are you going to organize? Hawa watu wako na mbinu ya organize anything. These people are useless. Hawa watu ni bure. Ni bure. Ni bure. Ni bure sana.
Chitab kolenjin age ngalalet noton nebo president nebo emoni Dr. William Samoei Ruto kokakimuch kiwong logoiwekab emet akimuch keibunen nguni kongoi neo amun kenam boroindo nebo isub ak iker logoiwek chu kokimiten ak timit komugul nekokere kole kaitul logoiwek chu en oret noton nekararan kondochin Alan Kibrono ak Elida Serem ako nekata timit komugul koninamu nguni betut nemie kainenyu kekurenon Cynthia Terer.